Hello and welcome to part 3 of the Canada Creek Railway video. Today I'm working on some of the aesthetic piping along the side and front of the train and the bell on the front of the train as well. So here I am looking at reference images to see how long and wide the pipe needs to be and how it curves around the train. I'm also collecting pieces of the rail that I made before for the back of the train so that they match up with the front as they are the same. This small section of pipe here is actually slightly different to other pieces on the train, so I had to stretch it out a little bit and give it a bit of a curve. Like with most things in this build, it's pretty symmetrical, so I can just copy and paste the pipes once I've completed them and drag them over. Here I am starting work on the bell. There's 3 portions to the bell. The actual bell itself, the thing that it's attached to on the top which rotates, and then the stand on the bottom which connects it to the body of the train. As with most things that I'm building, I make a rough shape. I look back at the reference images and refine the design to be more true to life. Here you can see where I'm trying to reshape the bottom part of the bell which connects to the train, as the rough shape I made wasn't quite right. I'm also having a little trouble with smoothing groups, which is what makes the model look smooth, as the automatic smoothing didn't quite work right, and I'm new to the program. I wasn't sure what was going on, so I had to do a little bit of digging to find out what was going wrong. I got it out in the end though. So here I am making the actual bell, starting with the rough shape, and then stepping back and taking a look to refine it, to make it more accurate to the real life thing. As well as the outside, I'm building the inside of the bell. Since it will be a moving object and you will be able to see inside, it wouldn't look quite right if it wasn't modelled. Now that I've created the bell and all the other pieces that are required, I took another look and it wasn't quite right again. So I changed the top and the bottom section to match up to the real life thing. I first realised that it was too small, so I made it larger. Then realised that the bottom and top sections curves were too high, so I shrunk them down a bit to make it look correct. Now I'm building the little stand which connects the bell to the actual train and finishing it off with a few bolts. What I'm doing now is correcting the UV maps. It's basically telling the program how the textures should go onto the train so they don't come out warped or stretched. Now I'm making the little arm which connects the bell to the driver's cabin. Here I'm making a few more pipes. I'm not sure if these have any structural use or if they're just ornamental, but they go there and they bring the front together nicely. Essentially, I just got 2 cylinders, cut the ends off to make them rounded on the edge, then beveled them, rotated and stretched the ends out to match up with the right dimensions, and then capping off the bottom so that I can bevel out the edge, applying a few bolts and adding the textures, and then copying and pasting. So here's a view of the progress so far. Today we have created 2 of the ornamental, maybe structural pipes at the front, and we've also created the bell. We've yet to add the arm that goes into the driver's cabin, but that will come another time. Here's a close-up look of the bell. And here's a view of the pipes. In the next episode, I'll be working on the subframe, including the wheels. I did want to include it in this episode, but I feel the video would have been too long, so I'm going to save that for the next episode, where I'll focus on the subframe and the wheels. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.